On the first day of event finals, Alicia Sacramone earned the first American gold medal at these World Championships by winning the vault. On the second day of event finals, Sacramone has something else to prove. Her fall off the beam at the Beijing Olympic Games is part of her motivation for returning to competition. For Alicia, it's unfinished business. This is the first international competition since that Beijing experience. Can she begin to exorcise those demons? Rebecca Bross may have the same emotions. She fell off the beam a few days ago while battling for the all-around title. She had to settle for bronze. Bross earned a second bronze medal yesterday in the uneven bar final, but she craves world gold and will have to conquer the beam today to do it. It's the final day of competition from Rotterdam, day 2 of the event finals from Ahoy Arena. 5 more titles are waiting to be won. Today's competition will include the vault final, the parallel bar final, and the high bar final for men, as well as the balance beam and the floor exercise for women. And we're going to get right to the vault. And this guy has some awards in his case, including Olympic bronze medal. This is Anton Galatsutskov from Russia.
He actually grabbed 2 bronze medals at the 2008 Olympic Games. But you know, this vault final, there are some unbelievable vaulters, but the man, Marian Dragulescu from Romania, he's not here. A little bit beat up, but this is huge.
Wow.
What a start.
That's big time.
Remember, in the event finals, the men have to compete 2 vaults. They will be averaged.
I feel like vault finals for men has become load the cannon and shoot it. These guys are amazing.
It's a long way around to get that body. 3 times around, he's flipping from board to landing. Just crazy hard.
And at the end of the runway, you can see where the men post the difficulty value of their vaults. This one's a 7.0. I believe he's planning the same difficulty for the second one. And many of the other men are planning to do the same. So it's about landings.
I have to be honest, he's a tremendous gymnast, but I can't get the image of the 2003 World Championships when he did a huge vault and came up way short. There's his score, 16.43.
I don't know what he just sniffed there, but he definitely did something, smelling salts or... And remember at the top I said that this final is missing the man, Marian Dragulescu, the reigning world champion on vaulting. Well, this vault right here, it's a Dragulescu.
Each gymnast will do 2 vaults and they will average those.
Marian a bit beat up, did not qualify.
Wow.
A little better than I remember from 2003. That was tremendous.
Yeah, I remember that vault in 03 as well, John, and it was quite scary actually, and he looked panicked as he stood up, but this was fantastic. Great power.
Sky high, wow.
Jams into that table, and he's looking at the ground. That whole last flip, puts his feet down, stays in between the 2 main lines.
Remember, Anton qualified first coming into today's event finals, and the disadvantage for him, he's first up.
Anton's second score is 16.3 for a 16.366 average. Set the bar quite high, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a big number, you know. There are a lot of guys that can do one of these vaults real well, but very few that can excel at both.
Thomas Buheil from France will be our next vaulter.
Olympic silver medalist on this event from Beijing. He qualified second coming into today's event finals.
In France, you know, they really had a great competition. They were 5th in the team round, did extremely well, and they did it without one of their top stars who went down with an injury, Benoit Karadnog. Here we go.
Same first vault like Anton performed.
Wow. You know, it was a much bigger hop on the landing, but in my opinion, it was far superior, had a little more power, and it also was cleaner.
Another look at this first vault.
Look at the legs are a little bit more together. They are a little straighter. Yes, he does take that longer hop. That should be a 3/10 hop.
practically finishes both saltos well above the horse.
John, how would you like to stand at the end of the runway and know you had to do that?
Tim, I've thought of that many times as we see the score 16.366. I've thought of that many times and
You said no?
decided absolutely not. There's no chance. I would become a specialist before that happens.
So far, the first two competitors start values of 7.0. That's just, you know, you see a number
For
like
both
7
vaults.
for both vaults. You know that you'll see something pretty spectacular.
3 times around. He'll finish it off with a half twist, try to spot that ground and somehow find the floor.
Beautiful.
The first two guys are making it look easy.
Yeah, but that was better. Both of them were better. Golitsutskov was fantastic, but he's just cleaner and he's a little bit more powerful. He rockets off that table. There, he's looking at the ground.
So straight.
That's big time.
It seemed like it wasn't long ago that it was a flip of the coin with these guys doing these vaults and whether they'd make it. Now, for these guys, it's become almost automatic. Thomas Buhlheil, a 16.449, takes an early lead on vault.
Next, gymnast from Romania, HQp60.
The 2010 World Gymnastics Championships are brought to you by AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest mobile broadband network. AT&T. Rethink possible. By Subway Restaurants. Try the newest Subway $5 footlong sub, the low-fat Subway Club. Subway, eat fresh. And by Skechers Resistance Runners, featuring Shape-Ups technology.
Tonight on Universal Sports. AT&T covers 97% of all Americans. Rethink possible.
Have you built your better breakfast?
What are you waiting for?
Rush to Subway.
I am all over it.
A big day deserves a better breakfast. Take your pick of a delicious lineup of our newest $5 foot-long breakfast melts. From the Sunrise Subway melt to the tasty steak, egg, and cheese. They're all around delicious.
Knock out morning hunger
with breakfast at Subway.
Hard-hitting flavor.
Make it the way you want.
Make breakfast the play of the day
at Subway. Subway, build your better breakfast.
Shoe technology revolutionized, featuring Skechers Shape-Ups technology, absorbing energy, minimizing impact, and creating resistance to help you maximize your workout. Run less, get more. Skechers Resistance Runner.
The Big Apple.
A sea of humanity from start to finish.
The biggest field.
The largest marathon on the planet.
Marathons don't get any bigger than this.
Thumbs up, baby.
The ING New York City Marathon, November 7th on Universal Sports.
The 3 Series exemplifies the essence of BMW. It has the ingredients of the perfect sports sedan.
Everything is balanced, everything works in harmony, everything is perfectly engineered. That's why car and driver staff buy this car more than any other.
Through October 31st, pay nothing down on a 2011 BMW 3 Series, and BMW will pay your first monthly payment.
I just love him. We have a great relationship.
It really is great.
It really is.
It's good.
It totally is. We go everywhere together.
I don't go anywhere without her.
Carpooling to work, shopping.
It's great.
And when we need gas.
I love gas.
I usually stop at whichever's on my side of the street.
Yeah.
Well, they're all pretty much the same. It's just, you know.
They're not.
Your car takes care of you. Care for it. Chevron with Techron. Care for your car.
Hey, I hear they have gas at the warehouse store.
Oh, I don't like where this is headed.
All your favorite Olympic stars in sports on one network. All the time. Universal Sports Television.
Back to the men's vault final. This is Yang Hok-soon from South Korea.
Johnny's just 17 years old at his first major championship.
Still wet behind the ears, but he is going to have to be a man right here because the bar has been set very high by the top two vaulters at the moment.
And he's going to do a very different style, but super difficult as well. A handspring, laid out front, 2.5 twists. Oh.
Where's that start value going to put him compared to the first two vaulters that we saw?
I believe it's the same start value as we've seen, a maximum score of 17.0.
Of course, the 7.0 is the difficulty part, and the other part of the score is execution. They can get up to a 10.0.
I mean, that was amazing. He almost looks like he could pull another twist, which is incredible.
A very clean looking vault, though, you have to admit, in the air. Super, super quick twister.
16.4 is his first score. He's chasing a 16.449 average for Thomas Buchheil from France.
He's planning another very difficult 7.0 vault.
And, you know, a great vault.
The look on his face looked like he gave something away there.
Yeah, big step, and you know, you have to do two different vaults. They have to be what's called different families. So this one, with the technique that's being done today, it's very similar. Now there's another guy, Flavius Kosi from Russia, who also, or from Romania, who also does this. But personally, I like to see something that's completely different in this, at this level. It's a Kasamatsu with two twists.
Technique was very well done in the air. It's that landing.
He definitely distinguishes the two vaults. There's no question. A lot of people sometimes think Flavius doesn't. He does, but I just like the variety.
There's vault 2, 16.133. Will not move him to the top spot, but currently does put him on the podium in third place. Next up from Belarus, Dmitry Kasparovich.
He's been here for a long time. Tim and I feel like we've watched this young man for years.
And a good strong ball.
He qualified second coming into today's finals. He's been to many an American Cup, and I remember back then trying to get information out of this man, and he just kept telling us, gymnastics is my job.
Small little step on the landing. Don't know why he picked his foot up and put it back together again. That could be viewed as another step. Let's see here. He slides back. He should just kind of clicked his heels together like Dorothy.
Dmitry does have experience in the finals. He won the silver medal at the 2006 World Championships as well as the 2008 European Championships. 16.233. He will have to do better than that if he wants to move up into the top spot.
Well, he's planning a second vault with the same difficulty value. It's just incredible to me how many of the men today are doing these vaults.
Instead of flipping forwards, he'll do a half turn onto the vaulting table and then complete his 3 flips backwards. That was pretty good. First vault was a little bit so-so, but that one was pretty darn good.
Tim, if you would have told me before this event final, all these guys were going to be doing 7.0 vaults, and it would come down to who had the better landing or the stuck landing as opposed to who survives, I would have been shocked. This is astounding.
Pretty good form in the air, a little bit crooked, close to that line, but The line in gymnastics, it's always in, is not out.
But I totally agree with you, Tim, in terms of variety. I think, you know, the men should show two completely different styles. I mean, to me, that's a true champion.
Dimitri waiting for a score, 16.4. Puts him in third place, knocks Yang off of the podium, and currently will put him in the medal.
I would say that the judges, they're getting it right. They're getting it right.
The last vaulter in this event final, Luis Rivera from Puerto Rico.
You can see the difficulties drop down, only a 6.6. It's going to have to be perfect.
Oh, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, but just not hard enough. Small hop on the landing, but look at the leg form. Legs just a little bit apart onto the vaulting table, but then in the air, that was flawless.
It didn't seem like that long ago, and there's the 15.975. Didn't seem that long ago that could win the world title.
That's true.
But Luis did qualify 8th coming into today's finals, and it is the top 8 vaulters that compete on each apparatus final. This one, I believe, is valued, again, another 6.6 vault. So a little bit of a disadvantage coming in with not quite the same degree of difficulty as what we've watched.
And so what that means is Thomas Buchal from France is the world champion in 2010. Beautiful vault again. Love his style. Great form in the air.
And he knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those thumbs up were for him. He was doing that for himself.
Really, though, a very nice, very clean 2 vaults.
That has to be one of the toughest vault finals that I've seen, just as far as the quality of the execution of the vaults. We didn't see any wipeouts.
It's kind of fun, though, have to admit.
It was great.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
There's Kasparovich, who's in 3rd place, and Luis Rivera in 7th. That start value definitely hurt him. And there's your world champion, Thomas Buchal from France, the French contingent. Obviously very emotional and very pleased.
Fun to see, isn't it? Well, he certainly is a specialist. He had a lot of fun winning that medal.
Emotions are running high in Rotterdam. Thomas Buchal from France, very pleased with his gold medal performance, and he should be. Looking at the final standings for the vault, Gulatsutskov ends up with the silver medal. Kasparovich in 3rd with the bronze, and Yang can't quite hold on, drops to 4th.
6 international stops.
That performance gave you shivers.
Lead up to one final. Who will skate to glory this season and take the title? The Grand Prix of Figure Skating. All month on Universal Sports. Also, watch it for $14.95 at universalsports.com.
Is the IRS ruining your life? Are IRS penalties and interest compounding daily? Stop the cycle now.
Hello, I'm John Harris, president of J.K. Harris & Company, the nation's largest tax representation firm. IRS problems have a way of ruining every aspect of your life if you let them. They don't go away on their own. The IRS can attach your wages, your pension, your savings, even your Social Security check. If penalties and interest have made your IRS problem go from bad to worse, don't despair. Call us now. Over the past decade, the tax team at J.K. Harris has successfully negotiated settlements for our clients, saving them millions of dollars.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, don't wait another minute. Call J.K. Harris now.
Meet with a J.K. Harris consultant today and see if you too can qualify to significantly reduce your tax debt.
Call the tax team at J.K. Harris now for your free confidential tax settlement analysis.
Call 800-435-9870.
You might not realize how much of your life is on your computer until it's all gone. It happens all the time. Hard drives crash, computers get lost, stolen, or hit by viruses. That's why I got Carbonite. No matter what happens to my computer, my backup's safe with Carbonite.
For just $55 a year, get unlimited online backup with Carbonite. That's peace of mind for just 15 cents a day. Go to CarboniteTV.com now to try it free for 15 days. No credit card required. Plus, get 2 free months when you decide to buy. Start your free trial at CarboniteTV.com right now.
You know, ideas and inventions come from people in all walks of life, and most of last century's top inventions came from individuals, not companies. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? Are you interested in trying to submit your idea to companies for a good faith review and in trying to patent it as well? If so, InventHelp has information to help you get started. InventHelp is America's largest inventor service firm with sales offices in major cities nationwide. Call this toll-free number now to see how to get this free information. The information includes a form for confidentiality and to record and date your idea, plus materials that explain how to try to submit your idea to companies through InventHelp's databank and how to apply for a patent. Even if you only have an idea for improving an existing product, you'll want to call for InventHelp's free information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-552-5500.
Alicia Sacramone knows better than anyone that the balance beam is the event that can break your heart and ruin your dreams more than any other. We saw her in Beijing with that heartbreaking fall. How important is it for her to get redemption, to continue to get redemption on this event in particular?
Well, you said it, continue to get redemption, because she's already got it. She's got a World Championship gold medal from the event finals the day prior on vaulting.
And it's starting off very well for her. I really believe that that's one of the reasons why Alicia has made this comeback. A gold medal, not just at a World Championship. She's looking for a bigger gold, an Olympic Games gold. Who would have ever thought, Tim, we'd be talking about Alicia being the beam worker that she's become? It's remarkable, actually.
Yeah, this has been rock solid.
She is being driven today. It's a disadvantage, I have to say, being up first. Have to sit back and watch your other competitors.
Well, she did it yesterday and won the gold. So far, this has been fantastic. I don't think she has the highest start value in the field.
She seems so deliberate and confident.
Yeah, where are the mistakes? I don't see them.
This is, so far, the best beam routine she has ever put on stage. What a way to round out her World Championships.
Wow. That was phenomenal.
Redemption continues to be served up by Alicia Sacramone. And
it's a great moment for her. She's like, take that, you young girls.
Yeah, Elfie, you said it. She has never been better, as her coach, Mihai Brestian, says the same thing to her, I'm sure. This is her dismount, or actually one of her acrobatic elements in combination.
Everything was just so on, precise, clean. I have to say, the choreography, I mean, the other side of the score, besides the difficulty, is the execution, and it was spot on. I didn't see any problems there whatsoever. Really beautifully done. Well done.
Gets another kiss from Mihai. That doesn't happen too often.
That's what they're so happy.
Alfie, you mentioned the young girls. The 2 gold medalists from yesterday's event finals for the women. Average age is almost 24 years old, which is very unusual. There's a 15.066, sets the standard On the balance beam does Alicia Sacramone, but a lot of girls yet to come.
Did you see the execution score?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't know what it takes to break a 9.0 these days, but that's very strict.
I thought that one did.
Very strict.
Lauren Mitchell from Australia is next up.
Lauren has a great beam set. I'll tell you what I like about this lady. She has originality, variety, skills that are all her own, and she does everything so well. Clean, neat. First test right here.
Great. She won a silver on this at last year's World Championships, but has had a string of injuries in 2010. Broken hand. Watch this here, though. This is cool. 3 times around.
So risky. Isn't that great?
Incredibly risky.
But she's willing to take that risk, and it sets her apart. I think it's great.
Little bit of a bobble there.
Lauren has, in fact, just made her comeback, Tim. She was at the Commonwealth Games just a few weeks ago. Many thought that Peggy Liddick, the head coach from Australia, was putting this team through a lot of competition.
Well, she really has looked great the entire competition.
You wouldn't know it that she's been to 2 major international events within the month. Just her dismount. She's a nice athlete.
So 2 athletes in on this balance beam final and 2 great routines so far.
Yeah. I have to say, though, that I preferred Alicia Sacramone's. I think it was a little more definite. And I think it was a little bit less errors. You see that tiny little hop. You got to take a 1/10 of a point. If you hop.
And they have been doing that. They've been doing that in certain areas, floor. Wow, look at the control.
I'm not sure she'll be too happy with that shot of her foot, but
one more time here.
But the balance that it takes to do a skill like this, I mean, sometimes that is more difficult than any of those huge acrobatic flips that they're performing. Nice beam set, but I agree with you, Tim. I think in the execution, doesn't compare to Alicia Sacramone.
Score for Lauren Mitchell. She needs better than a 15.066 to overtake Alicia Sacramone. A 15.2 will put her in first place. Will she become the first Australian female gymnast to win a world championship? We'll find out when we return.
The World Championships are in full swing.
One word, awesome. All I gotta do is land on my feet.
Meet the gymnasts and go behind the scenes with hosts Nastia Lukin and John Roethlisberger.
Do you intentionally keep that game pace on?
After the fact, I get really happy. Right here on this orange couch.
Around the gym after the competition, tonight on Universal Sports.
And now I'll turn it over to the Gecko.
Ah, thank you, sir. As we all know, Geico has been saving people money on RV, camper and trailer insurance, as well as motorcycle insurance. Ah, sorry. Technical difficulties.
What about this?
What's this one do? Maybe that one.
Okay, let's keep rolling. We run motorcycle insurance?
Take 15 minutes to see how much you could save on motorcycle, RV, and camper insurance.
What's your 2:30 feeling like?
Sometimes my whole day is a 2:30 feeling. Get home from one job, start my second job, and I'm running on empty. So I turned to 5-Hour Energy. I was a little nervous at first, but my husband kept talking about how great 5-Hour Energy was. 0 sugar, only 4 calories. So I finally tried it. For once, he was right.
Told you so.
For both my jobs, I count on 5-Hour Energy.
5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now. No 2:30 feeling later.
All your favorite Olympic stars in sports on one network, all the time. Universal Sports Television.
The World Championships are in full swing.
One word, awesome. All I gotta do is land on my feet.
Meet the gymnasts and go behind the scenes with hosts Nastia Lukin and John Roethlisberger.
Do you intentionally keep that game face on?
After the fact, I get really happy. Right here on this orange couch.
Around the gym after the competition, tonight on Universal Sports.
10 Olympic champions. 18 world champions. One ultimate weekend. On snow, ice, and in the gym, the biggest and brightest stars have come out to play. The Ultimate Champions Weekend, all weekend on Universal Sports.
We all know that we can have the best schools and the most dedicated teachers in the world, but it won't be enough unless we fulfill our responsibilities as parents. It's up to us to inspire our kids to learn, to set aside time to read with them, to make sure they're prepared for class each morning, and to help them with their homework at night. It's up to us to go to those parent-teacher conferences and keep up with their progress every step of the way. So this year, let's do our best so our kids can do their best.
How do you know which films are worth that hour and a half? Take this one, for example. Tiny indie, amazing cast, first-time director. You really have to be in the know to find this gem. And TV? There are 1,000 new shows every day. Who can keep up? I mean, how can you get invested in a new sitcom when it's only going to air for a handful of episodes? You don't, because you had an inside source.
Rebecca Bross for the United States. Next up on the balance beam, currently Mitchell from Australia in first, Sacramone in second. How important would a gold medal be to this young lady here on this event?
Well, considering she hasn't won one yet, I think it would be huge, and especially from the all-around competition. She had a nasty fall on this event. She would like to take that back as well.
Shades of Lauren Mitchell right there. Only one time around, though. And this is where she fell in the all-around. Very difficult.
That's more like it.
No, that's perfect. That was amazing.
This is usually what we see from Rebecca, this type of beam work. Very sure of herself, aggressive, has a quick pace.
Remember, she has been battling a shin injury the entire World Championships. Hasn't gotten to do the numbers that she is typically accustomed to. Small little balance check there.
And for someone like her, that can be a problem because she's used to putting in a lot of numbers in the gym. She had to settle for less while training here in Rotterdam.
Once again, that little tiny hop.
The judges can take those away if they want to. See how they're feeling today.
Big dismount. It's called a Patterson.
Beautiful.
Oh, you know,
that step.
I thought she had that.
Should be replaying that.
I thought she had that.
I've heard a lot from you guys during this competition. Best I've ever seen her do. Is this another best you've ever seen her do? That was...
Yeah, pretty much so. I've seen her land the dismount better, but that was a great exercise also.
Well, you could see it in her eyes before she mounted the beam. Had the close-up of those eyes. She was ready to attack. There's the skill that she fell on in the all-around competition. Not today, no way. Beautiful.
A medal here for Bross would be her fourth at these World Championships. A gold would represent her first world title.
Here was that dismount, the only place. And it really looks, oh, just bend your knees a little bit longer. Keep reaching forward with your arms to kind of counterbalance you. Very difficult.
Blind landing.
Named after Olympic gold medalist in the all-around, Carly Patterson.
15.233 will move her ahead of Mitchell into first place. A lot of gymnastics yet to come on this event, but currently she sits in the top spot. Here's a look at Mitchell, who realizes it's not meant to be on this event, but she will have another chance on the floor final.
Next gymnast
This is Anna Porgas from Romania.
She can be dangerous. She qualified first getting into these finals, and as we know, she is beautiful on balance beam. Follows a rich tradition of Romanian gymnastics. Many gymnasts before her that have won titles here. Oops.
There we go. This is big. All the way across the beam. Oh, little bit of a balance check. Beautiful.
Love the way she moves on the balance beam, and my eyes are just sort of zoomed in on those arms, and very balletic look to her gymnastics.
Another great beam routine right here. Wow. Dismount.
She gave away a lot of little deductions, it seemed like, that we didn't see from LaBrosse.
Teeny tiny little deductions that can add up. Absolutely.
Yeah, there certainly were, but I have to tell you that the rhythm in the exercise is really probably the best. Just beautiful. Everything flows together.
Look at this skill. Love that. Risky, beautifully executed, loses sight of the balance beam. That's tough. You guys try that. And the dismount, but take a look here, just a little short. Another step. We'll see what the judges decide to do with all those little teeny tiny mistakes.
I think she had 3 of them in the exercise.
And from the reaction of the Romanian delegation, you can tell she has done it, moved into first place at 15.366. So it is not to be for Rebecca Bross. She will not get her first world title here on the balance beam. Her competition at these World Championships is over. And here's a chance for China. Dang Lin Lin is next, certainly capable of pushing the medalist.
Without a doubt, she's fantastic and is the reigning world champion on this event.
And wants everyone to know it, judging by the color of her leotard today. It's bright. Here I am.
She's so cute, so tiny.
Well, I remember last year at the Worlds thinking, could she possibly fit any more difficulty in her balance beam routine?
I mean, she does this the best right here. Actually, a little bit lower than she usually does it. Kind of missed her bounce just a little bit, but still tremendous.
Just waiting a little bit too long before that skill.
And another leg lift after the landing.
I'm just not seeing a flow here. That's the problem, is we're setting up. We can totally tell every time she's setting up for a big skill. She takes a few extra moments. I think the previous routines, there's been a better movement in their routines. But it's all hard stuff.
Deng was part of China's gold medal winning team in Beijing. Will it be enough to defend her world title?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I don't think she gets this here. Just too many small mistakes, but beyond that, exactly like Elfie said, there's just too many concentration pauses. It's very static. There's no rhythm to the exercise, and
Choppy.
hopefully the judges recognize that.
She is charming, though. Just so much going on in this routine. Right there, teeny little step. Oh gosh, her feet are beat up. Doing stuff like this.
That seems like a common theme for the athletes that made the beam finals. The pedicures aren't really happening between the competitions, it looks like.
Another very difficult skill right here. Losing sight of the beam, taking some risk. That was well done.
And that right there, that's a 3/10 step, should be anyways.
Again, it needs to be better than a 15.366 to move into first place. Rebecca Bross just behind that first spot with a 15.233. As Deng waits, a 15.233 will tie her with Bross and currently puts her in a silver medal position, but we have more to come.
Your favorite Olympic stars in sports on one network all the time. Universal Sports Television.
To enjoy lifelike, room-filling sound, you used to need large, complicated equipment. Not with the Bose Wave music system. It's barely noticeable in your room until you turn it on.
You can hear everything, and it's just amazing that all that sound comes out of that little space.
The sound quality was just phenomenal.
Once you've heard it, everything else just doesn't measure up.
Forbes FYI reports you'll think you're listening to a system that costs 5 times more. And now also available in titanium silver. There's no towering rack of equipment, no tangle of wires, no rows of buttons and dials. The Wave music system sets up in minutes, and it's simple to use. But wait until you hear it.
I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the sound.
It's magic.
Inside, Bose acoustic waveguide speaker technology delivers a room full of natural sound. Just slide in your favorite CD or listen to FM or AM.
The fact that this thing picks up the crisp highs as well as the deep lows was very impressive to me.
Even connect your MP3 player or TV and enjoy it with Bose sound.
It puts out the same sound without all the contraptions and the size of the old-fashioned stereos.
How could that be?
The Wave music system is now available in titanium silver. Add our optional multi-CD changer for even more enjoyment.
It took me all of about 3 minutes to make the decision.
So call today and ask about making 12 easy payments with no interest charges from Bose. Order now for free shipping. Enjoy premium Bose sound risk-free for 30 days and hear what you've been missing. If you want a room full of sound without a room full of equipment, get the Wave music system. Now also available in titanium silver. From Bose, the most respected name in sound.
And when that comes on, we just start dancing.
No matter what we're doing.
Coming this November.
People always ask me if Fritz is my real name. Who would make up the name Fritz? If I was going to make up a show business name, it would be Rock or Alistair, not Fritz. Fritz is a German word for the sound that Velcro makes. You see, my family is 50% English and 50% German, going back 5 or 6 generations. And all of the males on my father's side of the family are named Frederick, me included. And my grandfather would call me Fritz, which means Little Frederick. And he would use that really a lot when he was mad. Fritz.
Imagine living longer. Imagine feeling better. Imagine saving money. Now stop imagining, set a quit date, and stop smoking.
Sunday night.
Deshaun Jackson for a touchdown.
It's Eagles night.
Only on NBC.
All New Parenthood. Tuesday 10/9 Central on NBC. The Event. All new. Monday 9/8 Central on NBC.
You'll be hard to find a bigger story at these World Championships than Alia Mustafina, who we just saw, won the all-around gold medal, won the team gold medal with her team from Russia, has already won 2 individual silvers and trying to add more here on the balance beam.
She is going for 5 for 5.
I was going to say, she has to be exhausted. So many routines, and they've been so great.
Oh, a little bit. She was supposed to finish that facing forward. Not a big deal, though.
But this is.
Yeah, this is an Arabian, like Ross.
Oh!
Wow.
That seemed odd.
Yeah, that almost seemed like
there wasn't much fight there.
Could have
Looked
fought
like
a little
knew.
bit longer. Maybe it was just not going to happen, and she recognized it. So without a doubt, she will not go 5 for 5 or 6 for 6. She's on floor exercise later to come.
But hasn't she been impressive?
Truly.
Hard to believe, 16 years old, first World Championships, and just the mental toughness, although we didn't see it in this routine, what she has had all week long is really incredible.
And you alluded to it, Elfie. She's done a lot of gymnastics.
A lot of gymnastics.
Team prelims, team finals. She did all the events, all around finals, and then already 2 event finals. She's got to be gassed.
Yeah. Just her dismount. You have to wonder what's going through her mind right now.
Probably I'm pretty ready to go home.
I need a nap.
I want to see my mom. Oh.
Yeah, nobody even really talking to her, and she's probably not a lot you can say to her right now.
She's not looking for it.
Anna knows she's going to stay in that top spot after this routine.
Yeah, it just is really amazing to me that there wasn't a little more fight there.
I got to think sometimes on beam, though, Elfie, when you know it's just not going to happen.
Sometimes you feel it and you're like, it's on its way down. But still a lot of good gymnastics in this routine, and we're going to see her next year.
And, you know, Elfie, you alluded to it. You said she's probably exhausted. Well, a friend of mine spoke with the head coach, Alexander Alexandrov, before the competition, and he said she is completely exhausted.
You could see it in her face.
6th place at 13.766, not to be for Mustafina on the balance beam. Poorgrass is safe. 1 gymnast yet to go. Anna Dementieva from Russia. Currently, Poorgrass is first. A tie upon the silver medal podium with Lin Lin and Bross from the United States.
Well, Anna qualified 3rd for event finals. She's one of their new up-and-coming athletes with a lot of potential.
Was part of the reason why Team Russia came away with the gold medal here in Rotterdam. Oh, that's too bad.
Too bad, and a full point off, as we all know at this point. That's how severe a fall is.
She looks so young.
Yeah, she's tiny. She's a very tiny athlete as well.
Great.
She has a lot of good qualities. She's very exact in her moves. Very pretty presentation. You know, it's the experience. This is why she's here. Part of the rebuilding, which they have proved that they are for real, this Russian team.
And again, definitely
Let's go.
Far too long. Wow.
I think I would take a little while for that, too.
Yeah. You'd take a little while, and the judges will take a little off.
She had a little smile on her face like, you know what, I know that was a mistake, but I'm going to be back.
Anna knows it.
And Anna does. Poorgrass will get the first gold medal for Romania at these World Championships. Ross will tie for 2nd with Deng Lin from China. Alicia Sacramone will finish in 5th place, just outside of the medals. Dementieva getting some consoling from her coaches.
She'll be back. Next year will be a big year when the World Championships head to Tokyo.
It was really Anna Porgras's breakout year last year, and she is showing that she is on the way up still.
Porgras in first, Bross and Lin Lin tie for second. Lauren Mitchell finishing just outside the medals in fourth.
It says turn right. It says you like soft rock.
It says you like cool jams.
I do like cool jams.
It says you're not real. Sorry.
It says Mackenzie Ellard got that exact same dress.
It says it's the second switch. Right?
AT&T feels everyone should have access on the go, so we're making mobile broadband more affordable. Introducing new smartphone data plans starting at only $15. AT&T, rethink possible.
What is gymnastics to me?
Determination. Strength.
Passion.
Balance. Heart. Excellence.
Gymnastics, it's life.
It's a love, it's a passion, it's a desire.
To want to do something, and something big.
Where's my $40,000 that you owe?
Am I going to be arrested for this?
Of course you will.
If you do that, you will get me fired.
What do I care? You're not paying the bill anyway.
Get out of debt. Get on with your life.
Debt Help Center USA has announced its new National Debt Relief Program. It's called Attorney-Assisted Non-Formal Debt Resolution. There's never an upfront fee. Your debt may be dramatically reduced, and all your bills may be combined into one easy monthly payment. For a free catalog, call the toll-free hotline right now.
1-800-407-5401. At Debt Help Center USA, we've helped thousands of Americans enjoy their life again. We've helped his soccer mom afford a reliable minivan and helped a dad give up his second job so he could spend more time with his son. This new attorney-assisted, non-formal program will dramatically lower your debt, and you never pay a penny until we're successful. Call now for your free catalog. 1-800-407-5401.
The Big Apple.
A sea of humanity from start to finish.
The biggest field.
The largest marathon on the planet.
Marathons don't get any bigger than this.
Thumbs up, baby.
Last year, he became the first American to win since 1982. Now, Meb Keflezighi goes for 2 straight. But can he hold off the world's best marathoner, Haile Gebrselassie, who enters the New York race for the first time? The ING New York City Marathon, November 7th on Universal Sports. Also, watch it live for $4.99 at universalsports.com. The skating world's elite take to the ice for 6 international stops.
That performance gave you shivers.
Then, only 6 skaters from each discipline will advance to the final.
They just stepped it up a level. I've never seen them perform that well.
Who will skate to glory this season and take the title? The Grand Prix of Figure Skating, all month on Universal Sports. Also, watch it for $14.95 at universalsports.com.
Moving on to the men's Paralympic finals, Kohei Uchimura from Japan, the world all-around champion 2 times over, getting ready to be the first competitor up. And the Chinese, ironically enough, do not have a lot of medals yet at this competition. This, hopefully for them, will be an opportunity. But for Kohei, a great event for him, Tim.
Yeah, it's great. You see that left shoulder, though, is taped up.
Again.
He has been battling a shoulder injury, some inflammation in the joint his entire stay in Rotterdam.
Hard to believe he's been battling an injury with the performances that he's been putting in, but this man, he is such a stylish athlete.
Very difficult. John, you used to do that, right?
Mine had about a half less flip to it, Tim.
Beautiful kick out. If you took a poll of the gymnastics experts worldwide, he would be unquestionably in the top 5 of all time and closing in a lot higher even.
Gosh, he's just making these skills look so easy. Love the way he kicks out on the double flips too. He just takes it to a different level.
Oh man.
We've seen some athletes go up first and win gold medals at these championships, and if anybody can do it with the routine, that one right there.
What does he eat for breakfast?
He can't do it better than that, can he?
I don't think so. You know, here's that first major release skill. It does a front uprise into a double back. So difficult to get that all the way around.
This is one of those routines I want to really see that execution score, because I'm struggling to find something.
There's no question. They will. But look at great dismount. Beautiful. Opens his body. Fights for the landing. He's phenomenal.
When he's pumping his fist, you know something we don't. 15.5, 9.1 execution score, so 9/10 off.
Where?
Yeah, routine.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
But pretty much that's about as high as we've seen.
Tang Haibin from China is up next, and we alluded to it moments ago. Only 3 medals for the Chinese men so far, which is unheard of given the domination they've had recently.
Well, he qualified second place for PPAR finals. Actually had a score of 15.633, so a little better than what we just saw from Kohei.
He has been around the gymnastic scene, was on the 2004 Olympic team. Very nice for China, but was not in the mix in 08.
It's remarkable that he can come back and still have this type of skill level. That's a big break in gymnastics. Oh!
Hop on the landing. I don't know, it doesn't, it was great. It was fantastically hard, but I like Uchimura.
Let's put our judges' hats on for a moment, and let's check when this score comes up. I don't see how he can have a higher execution score than Uchimura did.
Well, he took a hop on the landing. You know, Uchimura didn't. Actually gets a little stalled on that Diamondov, but does finish in a handstand, so it's okay. This was beautiful, though. A pike double back right onto his leaning arm supports.
Tang Haibin waiting for the score, and it is a 15.616 and a 9.216 in execution. He takes the top spot for the
Big Apple.
A sea of humanity from start to finish.
The biggest field.
The largest marathon on the planet.
Marathons don't get any bigger than this.
Thumbs up, baby.
The ING New York City Marathon, November 7th on Universal Sports. Universal Sports is your home for exclusive coverage of the World Cup ski season. All winter on Universal Sports.
Shoe technology revolutionized, featuring Skechers Shape-Ups technology, absorbing energy, minimizing impact, and creating resistance to help you maximize your workout. Run less, get more. Skechers Resistance Runner.
You might not realize how much of your life is on your computer until it's all gone. It happens all the time. Hard drives crash, computers get lost, stolen, or hit by viruses. That's why I got Carbonite. No matter what happens to my computer, my backup's safe with Carbonite.
For just $55 a year, get unlimited online backup with Carbonite. That's peace of mind for just 15 cents a day. Go to CarboniteTV.com now to try it free for 15 days. No credit card required. Plus, get 2 free months when you decide to buy. Start your free trial at CarboniteTV.com right now.
Hi, we're looking to save some money on our car insurance.
Great! At Progressive, you can compare rates side by side so you get the same coverage, often for less.
Wow, that is huge.
And this is to remind you that you could save hundreds.
Yeah, that'll certainly stick with me.
We'll take it.
Go, big money! I mean, go, it's your break, honey.
Same coverage, more savings. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Hey gymnastics fans, subscribe to International Gymnast Magazine by October 24th and enjoy huge savings on the world's leading gymnastics magazine. Call today to subscribe.
You know, ideas and inventions come from people in all walks of life, and most of last century's top inventions came from individuals, not companies. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? Are you interested in trying to submit your idea to companies for a good faith review and in trying to patent it as well? If so, InventHelp has information to help you get started. InventHelp is America's largest inventor service firm with sales offices in major cities nationwide. Call this toll-free number now to see how to get this free information. The information includes a form for confidentiality and to record and date your idea, plus materials that explain how to try to submit your idea to companies through InventHelp's databank and how to apply for a patent. Even if you only have an idea for improving an existing product, you'll want to call for InventHelp's free information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-552-5500.
Tang Haibin currently is in the top spot, and possibly the biggest threat to that gold medal is Feng Zhei from China, his teammate right here, as he chalks up the parallel bars and gets ready to perform.
But I got to tell you, John, I think that the judges got it wrong in a big way. Kohei Uchimura was better. He was cleaner. He was classier. It flowed better.
But Feng Zhei did qualify first coming into these finals. He had a 15.866, guys.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Little leg separation right there, but his routine is jam-packed with difficulty. Nice kick out.
Pretty.
There we go. Another release. The routine just goes on and on. To his feet. Oh, wow.
Oh,
he's pumped.
Well, that was really good.
Tang Haibin looks on. How clean was it compared to Uchimura again? I know we keep going back. We still saw a few little breaks.
I think it wasn't as clean, but I think that he, you know, some of the gymnastics that he's doing is possibly a little bit more difficult. And you know what Uchimura did do? He kind of had that swing of his arms when he landed his dismount off parallel bars. This guy just was like a knife and soft cheese.
I like that, Tim, a knife. Did you ever use that one when I was competing?
Not for you.
I was never a knife and soft
but let's
cheese.
watch it.
That was great.
That was.
Chest up.
Look at his fingers. Number one.
Yeah, the Chinese have been so
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a little boisterous for
in many ways
themselves.
before they present to the judges too.
Feng Zhei does indeed take the top spot, 15.966, and again outscores Uchimura on the execution side. China currently sitting in first and in second, trying to add 2 more medals to the 3 they've already won for the men at this competition. Next up from Germany, Fabian Hambuchen. Really one of the crowd favorites over the last really 4 or 5 years in gymnastics.
And he loves to show it off.
He's a good guy.
A little bit of a showman, for certain.
Fabian was at the American Cup earlier this year to jumpstart his season.
That was great. That's about as good as I've ever seen him do it. Got it all the way around. This is a much improved event for Fabian. Oh, got a big hop on the landing.
Getting some cheers from the competition, the Chinese delegation, waiting and watching patiently on the side.
Very, very, very good, but not Feng Zhei good.
You know, in 2007, he won an all-around medal at the World Championships, and at that moment, it seemed like he was the next coming of the great gymnast. But what has been his Achilles heel? Has it been his injuries that have kind of held him back?
No, it really, in 2008, he said it was all his brain that got in the way. He just took it too seriously, and he became a person that he wasn't.
And
he wasn't having fun out there. He wasn't relaxed.
And he chopped his competitive schedule in half. He said he put way too much on his plate. He had too much on his agenda, his calendar for the year, and said, I was tired.
We will see Fabian later on in this competition on his best event, the horizontal bar. We wait for his score of 15.366. Will not put him on the podium on this event. The Chinese will go 1-2. Feng Jie and Teng Haibin from China, as we can see, taking the top 2 spots. Kohei Uchimura, that very clean routine, only good enough for third.
10 Olympic champions, 18 world champions, one ultimate weekend on snow, ice, and in the gym. The biggest and brightest stars have come out to play. The Ultimate Champions Weekend, all weekend on Universal Sports.
What's the secret to the winners of The Biggest Loser shedding a total of 668 pounds? Incline training. They achieve their fitness goals, and so can you. On the new interactive Nordic Track Incline Trainer, the ultimate weight loss machine.
I've lost 130 pounds.
97 pounds.
180 pounds.
I lost 105 pounds.
185 pounds.
We definitely fought over the incline trainer because we were getting the most bang for our buck.
The revolutionary new Nordic Track X7i inclines to 40% and declines to -6%, so you burn 5 times the calories in the shortest amount of time. Plus, only the Nordic Track X7i comes with iFit Live, creating the first fully interactive fitness machine. iFit gives you Jillian Michaels as your personal trainer. You'll get customized workouts created by Jillian, downloaded every day to your trainer. She controls the speed, incline in your workout, so you get results guaranteed.
You get Jillian right there in that machine.
For me to know that Jillian's going to be there every day, it's extremely motivating.
Plus, your Nordic Track with iFit Live is powered by Google Maps. You map your own personal course and work out anywhere in the world. iFit Live simulates the incline and decline of Earth's terrain, so you can walk, jog, or run anywhere in the world with iFit Live and Google Maps. Your weight loss success story starts with the new Nordic Track X7i Incline Trainer and iFit Live with Jillian Michaels and Google Maps. It's your ultimate weight loss machine.
The neat thing about iFit is that variety is built right into the machine.
I can run through Central Park if I want to.
You can walk or run the route of the Boston Marathon.
You literally can punch it in there and you're seeing the course.
I can go anywhere I want to and never leave the privacy of my own home.
Your weight loss success story starts with the new Nordic Track Incline Trainer and iFit Live.
Most definitely shed calories and burn fat.
Just go for the calorie burn. You can just walk the calories off.
Start today. Doesn't take much. Just get up and walk.
Call or go online now, and for as little as $33 a month, you can get the new Nordic Track X7i. Plus, you'll get 1 year of iFit Live personal training with Jillian Michaels absolutely free.
To order, call 1-800-490-7207 or go online to NordicTrack.com.
Dead outlets?
Call Powell.
Flickering lights?
Call Powell.
Outdoor and pool electrical?
Call Powell Electric for a $49 fall special.
Call Powell Electric. We'll fix it in a flash.
I think a lot of people are surprised that I speak Spanish and that Spanish was my first language, but it's not really just the Spanish, it's also the culture. I grew up with piñatas and flan and quinceañeras, and that was a big part of my life. And I think being back here in Southern California, where that culture is so prominent, is amazing and wonderful, and a big part of why I wanted to come back to my roots of Southern California.
Dead outlets?
Call Powell.
Flickering lights?
Call Powell.
Outdoor and pool electrical?
Call Powell Electric for a $49 fall special.
Call Powell Electric. We'll fix it in a flash.
Our last opportunity to see the women at these World Championships, and there's the queen. Once again, we'll have a chance to go for her 5th medal, Alia Mustafina from Russia. Still kind of looks like she has that scowl left over from the balance beam performance.
Yeah, you really can see this fatigue setting in, and again, having competed so much at these World Championships, but like you said, John, the last opportunity to clinch a gold medal.
that's going to cost her right there.
She fought her way through it.
Not since 1997 has a woman qualified for all of the event finals since Svetlana Borkina. And I tell you, I love that routine though. The music, it's so whimsical and circus sounding. Yeah, it's great.
She does, though. What she has is that special quality to draw you into her routine, and it's because of the music selection and the choreography, and of course, watching tumbling skills like this.
If she was running on fumes, she dug deep and certainly pulled out a great performance. Tim, is this
This is the only place she comes perilously close 2 times to going past that line, but you know, it's not a huge deduction. It's gonna, you know, she's gonna factor in, even though she's early on here.
You wonder why they showed that spin on one leg. She actually does a double turn, and she downgraded it to just a single. She's tired, though. She's had a full week of competition, and this is a name you'll remember for next year's World Championships. Everyone will be chasing her.
Mustafa looks like she's taken the tape off her ankle for the last time at these World Championships. What a breakout competition for her. You mentioned the World Championships next year, Elfie. Certainly the Olympics, she'll be a player as well. 14.766, first place. Again, setting the standard for the rest of the field on this event final of this competition. And Sandra Ibasa, we just saw her. She is the reigning Olympic floor champion. This is her first major international competition since winning that gold medal in Beijing.
She is coming back from a very serious injury, had torn her right Achilles tendon, which is very serious, but her comeback looks fantastic as well. Whoa, that is a very big deduction. She landed both feet out of bounds. That is a half a point, 5/10. That looked like it looked like her foot went out again.
You know, it's nice to see Sandra back at the international level of competition again. She had said in this competition it was all about the team, helping her team get back up to the podium She didn't care about herself, but she had an easy time making these event finals. This routine, though, as you'll see in this tumbling pass, that's a big deduction when you land outside the lines.
And you know, she's bigger than a lot of the other gymnasts. She's older, taller, and it makes it so hard to stay in bounds. Really, the reason why she went out there, though, was because she was crooked, didn't go straight down the diagonal.
This was the final tumbling pass.
Did she stay in?
Oh, no,
she didn't.
She's
and
out.
that's both feet. So
that's
that's
a lot of deductions.
As well.
Look at that, 8/10.
And they nailed her, 13.983. Going to put her behind Mustafina. A world title is not in the books for Isbasa.
Is the IRS ruining your life? Are IRS penalties and interest compounding daily? Stop the cycle now.
Hello, I'm John Harris, president of J.K. Harris & Company, the nation's largest tax representation firm. IRS problems have a way of ruining every aspect of your life if you let them. They don't go away on their own. The IRS can attach your wages, your pension, your savings, even your Social Security check. If penalties and interest have made your IRS problem go from bad to worse, don't despair. Call us now. Over the past decade, the tax team at J.K. Harris has successfully negotiated settlements for our clients, saving them millions of dollars.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, don't wait another minute. Call J.K. Harris now.
Meet with a J.K. Harris consultant today and see if you too can qualify to significantly reduce your tax debt.
Call the tax team at J.K. Harris now for your free confidential tax settlement analysis.
Call 800-435-9870.
Last year, he became the first American to win since 1982. Now, Meb Keflezighi goes for 2 straight. But can he hold off the world's best marathoner, Haile Gebrselassie, who enters the New York race for the first time? The ING New York City Marathon, November 7th on Universal Sports. Also, watch it live for $4.99 at universalsports.com. Don't be left in the cold this winter.
And here he comes.
Follow the biggest stars as they race to capture the Crystal Globe. Don't miss exclusive coverage of the World Cup ski season all winter on Universal Sports. Also, watch it live for $29.99 at universalsports.com. 10 Olympic champions. 18 world champions. One ultimate weekend. On snow, ice, and in the gym, the biggest and brightest stars have come out to play. The Ultimate Champions Weekend, all weekend on Universal Sports.
This weekend.
I used to see the puddles, but now I see the splash.
I wanted love, I needed love, most of all.
Right now, lease the 2011 Subaru Legacy Premium Automatic for only $199 per month.
I am LA.
I am LA.
I am LA.
I am LA.
I am LA. I am LA.
I'm servicing the community.
I am a LA icon.
I'm an anchor and an equestrian.
I am born and raised here.
I'm a cowgirl from Compton.
I'm a morning person.
I'm a storyteller.
I'm older than old school.
We are family, and that is love.
I am a pretty big deal.
We are LA.
We are LA.
We are LA.
There have been a roller coaster of emotions in Rotterdam all week, and unfortunately for Isbasa, it's a low point. But for Mustafina, she currently holds on to that top spot. Isbasa clearly broken up, but nonetheless, she's got to be proud of her comeback, making the floor finals. Last look at the United States team. This is Allie Raisman, her first opportunity to be in an event final at a world championship.
Well, without question, the absolute best landed tumbling routine I've seen the whole time at these World Championships.
It was a nice way for Ali to end her World Championships. That was solid, and I tell you what, Tim, after watching the Olympic champion have difficulty with her landings, anything is possible.
This is very good. She does it well. It's not like a little cover-up. She really lands perfectly and jumps immediately. A beautiful triple twist.
Completely around.
You know, she qualified last, 8th place into this, but she is not going to be last with this routine.
This is her World Championship debut.
And speaking of that, what does this do for her going forward? Is it a big boost? Is it
huge
the
boost.
confidence she needs going forward to?
How can it not be? Ali has learned from everything. She's had a few mistakes in this competition, but that ended very well for her.
A 14.716 will put her in the 2nd place spot for the moment. A lot of gymnastics yet to come, but she has to be pleased. Diana Maria Celeru from Romania next up.
Of course, the resurgent in the Romanian program, Octavian Belu, Mariana Bitang, the longtime coaches back from a 5-year hiatus, who will be a different team to deal with come a year or so.
She was the bronze medalist at the European Championships this year on this exercise. She's packed a lot of tumbling in that event.
Yeah, she does a full twisting double back late in the routine. That's extremely difficult. It's a hard tumbling exercise. It's a whip back into a triple twist. Definitely showed a lack of control there, but that was really the only one she showed in that floor routine.
You mentioned Octavian Belu, who is now running the show once again. Well, this will be one of his athletes who will be heading next year into the next World Championships. There's a lot of talent on this Romanian team. He just needs to clean things up a little bit.
Celeru awaits her result. Stefani's got the jacket zipped up. She is all but ready to head out as we may have a little controversy about the score, but there it is, a 14.766.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised.
Raisman is holding on to that 3rd spot as we head to Lauren Mitchell, who finished 4th on the balance beam.
From Australia, Lauren Mitchell.
No Australian woman has ever won a gold medal at the World Championships.
And she won silver last year on floor exercise. a nice job for Lauren. Couple of questionable areas in 2 of the tumbling pass landings.
Could it be?
Well, it was good. It was real good.
She came in qualified in 5th, so obviously wants to do better than that here.
On one of her runs, she had a pretty significant step, but not this one. This was great. It's just like Allie Raceman. Beautifully done. Great position in the air.
This is her signature element. She does this on balance beam. Why not on floor? Very difficult. Completes it all the way around. It's cool.
Dismount, slide back on the landing, but a very strong routine.
Mustafa awaits.
Seen her land a little bit better from time to time, but
Mustafa waiting to see if she can hold on to the gold, and Chilaru from Romania hoping to hold on to that silver, but the woman you don't see, Raceman, biting her nails, wondering if she can just stay on the podium at her first World Championship. And there it is. History has been made. 14.833 for Lauren Mitchell. She is a world champion. Wow. Chilaru moves to 3rd for Romania.
That is a huge win.
that's Peggy Liddick, and if she's crying, that means something.
Oh boy, doesn't it?
The head of the Australian program, longtime U.S. coach of Shannon Miller.
She's done a great job down under.
The final results, Mitchell in 1st. Mustafa does indeed get her 5th medal of these World Championships. And for Raceman, a mere .050 out of the medals at her first World Championship. Lauren Mitchell, congratulations. There can only be one first, and you are the first woman from Australia to be a world champion.
Coming this November on Universal Sports, the ING New York City Marathon takes on the Big Apple. Then the World Cup ski season heats up. And don't miss the biggest stars of figure skating's Grand Prix Series. All this and more coming this November on Universal Sports. And for VOD highlights and full replays, go to universalsports.com.
John Mapes is 42. Mortgage, married, 2 great kids. He wants to protect his family with a $500,000 term life insurance policy. What do you think it'll cost him? $100 a month? 60? 40? Actually, none of the above. John can get a $500,000 policy from a highly rated insurer for under $25 a month. His secret? SelectQuote. SelectQuote is impartial. They'll search the pick of insurers like these to give you a choice of your best prices. SelectQuote has great savings on term life for women, too. John's wife, Carrie, can get a $500,000 policy for under $16 a month. SelectQuote has helped make term life insurance affordable for hundreds of thousands of people since 1985. How about you? Just call this number or visit SelectQuote.com.
Call 1-800-715-4869.
You might not realize how much of your life is on your computer until it's all gone. It happens all the time. Hard drives crash, computers get lost, stolen, or hit by viruses. That's why I got Carbonite. No matter what happens to my computer, my backup's safe with Carbonite.
For just $55 a year, get unlimited online backup with Carbonite. That's peace of mind for just 15 cents a day. Go to CarboniteTV.com now to try it free for 15 days. No credit card required. Plus, get 2 free months when you decide to buy. Start your free trial at CarboniteTV.com right now.
The Big Apple.
A sea of humanity from start to finish.
The biggest field.
The largest marathon on the planet.
Marathons don't get any bigger than this.
Thumbs up, baby.
The ING New York City Marathon, November 7th on Universal Sports. Don't be left out in the cold this winter.
And here Here he comes.
Universal Sports is your home for exclusive coverage of the World Cup ski season. All winter on Universal Sports.
Inventors, do you have an invention? InventHelp has free information to help you. InventHelp is America's largest inventor service firm. Call and learn how to try to submit your idea to industry through InventHelp's databank and apply for a patent. Also, learn about our virtual invention prototype service. Even if your idea is just to improve an existing product, call for InventHelp's information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-552-5500.
I was born in the Philippines, but I grew up in Southern California in a city now known as Chino with Filipino parents and also grandmother of Filipino descent. There was a lot of food in the family, especially during celebrations. So it's interesting growing up in a Filipino family, all these different traditions, not just, your typical being close to family and your church traditions, but also the food and how important the food was part of your culture.
The three-ring circus moves over to the high bar, the most exciting event, in my opinion, Tim, in the event finals for men, for the women as well. And they start out with Epke Zonderland, the favorite son from Netherlands. And he's got a great shot here.
Yeah, he is. You search for a word to describe him. He is just wild on this event. Gonna connect these two. Oh! Wow. Watch another connection here. Very critical. Fingertips.
He is putting on a show for his country.
The noise in the crowd builds with each release move.
Wow. Gives me goosebumps for him.
Prince Willem, the heir apparent to the Dutch throne, is in the house, and he loves it.
How can you not?
There he is in the blue tie and the blue suit, Prince Willem. I don't know, there might be a new king in Rotterdam, and it might be Epke Zonderland.
That was amazing.
That was a lot of fun.
These guys are going, gosh, I can't do that.
Yeah. That wasn't a very sincere hug. It was going, oh, great, thanks, buddy.
He was second last year at the World Championships. Can you imagine what a gold would do for him here?
But we've seen first up people win at these World Championships, and golly, I'll tell you, that bar was set as high as it could be set.
If you're not going to say it, I am. That was ginormous. 16.033. He has set the standard. And there's his mom. She's loving it too.
She's hanging out with royalty now.
She is. The hometown loves it, and how do you follow up that performance and that energy?
I'd be a little nervous.
Yeah. Well, remember, Feng Zhe is on a high as well. He just grabbed the gold medal in the last men's event parallel bars, but he is just not of that league. I'm sorry.
Well, he qualified last coming into the event finals. He was in 8th place.
Is it safe to say we'll see a different style here, Tim?
Yeah. We'll do this in combination with a release right here. The crowd slightly less enthralled.
There still seems to be a murmur, though.
Yeah. Well, he's not wearing orange, so.
Uninspired?
Well, very clean, very good, but, you know, we're going to see even more. You know, Epke was unbelievable, and this was just good, that's all. The Chinese as a whole don't do the major double flipping elements over the bar. This is a very popular combination, but gets him a lot of points, but it's really, like you said, a little uninspired.
And lacking, I should say, some difficulty compared to Epke.
It's funny, though, it can be deceiving. Yes, he does rank lower than Epke in difficulty, but a lot of times those pirouetting skills, they can really add on to that difficulty score.
Still seems to be enjoying that gold medal from parallel bars, and there it is, a 15.166, a distant second behind Epke Zonderland, who really pulled out all the stops. There he is, and he's got to sit and wait and hope that this dismount will catapult him to a gold medal in Rotterdam.
The World Championships are in full swing.
One word, awesome. All I got to do is land on my feet.
Meet the gymnasts and go behind the scenes with hosts Nastia Lukin and John Roethlisberger.
Do you intentionally keep that game face on?
After the fact, I get really happy. Right here on this orange couch.
Around the gym after the competition, tonight on Universal Sports.
Introducing the Perfect Sit-Up, invented by the U.S. Navy SEAL who brought you the perfect push-up. The Perfect Sit-Up reinvents the sit-up by combining the upper ab crunch with the lower ab leg lift. It's this 1-2 punch that gets you better, faster results. Traditional sit-ups and crunches are hard to do and only effectively work half your abs, the upper half. But the Perfect Sit-Up targets and tones the upper abs and the lower abs. The secret is the combination of perfect position and resistance with the addition of the patent-pending Perfect Sit-Up leg blades. You'll activate all your abs, the inner obliques, the outer obliques, the upper abs, and the hard-to-reach deep lower abs. In fact, a university study shows the Perfect Sit-Up delivers up to 180% better abdominal contraction than a regular crunch. And when you flatten the abs below the belt, that sucks in the gut and helps you get into those skinny jeans. And the Perfect Sit-Up makes it all easy. Your head is fully supported and there's no strain on your neck. And there's one more surprise. The Perfect Sit-Up even coaches you. You'll hear an audible click when you've done the exercise correctly. You'll hear it and you'll feel it. And that's what helped get fantastic results like this for Kara Scobie, Chris Ryan, and Elliot Rodriguez. You can even use the Perfect Sit-Up in a chair. Just remove the leg blades and use it seated. And when you're done with your workout, the Perfect Sit-Up stores away. It hangs in a closet. So don't work half your abs. Get a flat-toned stomach. Work all your abs with the Perfect Sit-Up. So here's the deal. You can try the Perfect Sit-Up for 30 days for only $14.95. Call now. When you order, you'll receive the Perfect Sit-Up, complete with adjustable headrest, adjustable and upgradable 10-pound resistance leg blades, comfortable gym-quality foam pad, the essential Perfect Sit-Up reduced calorie meal plan, and the ab-crunching Perfect Sit-Up workout chart. And one more thing. If you call right now, we'll ship it to you for free. That's right, free shipping on the Perfect Sit-Up. But you've got to call right now. Carve away inches from your stomach. Get a Perfect Sit-Up. Call now.
Call 1-800-218-8319. Don't delay. Call now.
The Big Apple.
So, your seat good? Get the mirrors all adjusted? You can see everything okay? Just stay off the freeways, all right? I don't want you going out on those yet. Just leave your phone in your purse. I don't want you texting. Right?
Daddy, okay?
Okay. There you go. Be careful.
Thanks, Dad.
Call me, but not while you're driving. We knew this day was coming. That's why we bought a Subaru.
Things are happening in the city. Stuff's happening all the time, and I want to know about it. If there's pollution near my beach, how will I know? If another heat wave is coming, how will I know? Now I know.
All new Outsourced, Thursday after The Office on NBC.
All new Parenthood, Tuesday
Thursday, 10/9 Central on NBC.
Sunday night, it's Ravens night.
Let's go! Only on NBC.
The 2010 World Gymnastics Championships are brought to you by AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest mobile broadband network. AT&T. Rethink possible. By Subway Restaurants. Try the newest Subway $5 footlong sub, the low-fat Subway Club. Subway, eat fresh. And by Skechers Resistance Runners, featuring Shape-Ups technology.
Our first chance to see the American men this evening on the second day of event finals from Rotterdam, Holland. This is Chris Brooks from the United States, his first World Championships, and his first time out. He gets a chance to be in his first event final as well.
And Chris is great on high bar. Has once again, a different style than we saw from Epke. But nice combination he'll do right here into a release and then another one. Very nice.
Crowd appreciates it as well.
Another release. That was great. A very strong routine from Chris Brooks. Tom Meadows, his former junior coach, looks on. That was pretty great.
Chris Brooks, a graduate from the University of Oklahoma.
I was about to say, right before the dismount, that this was the best routine I've ever seen him do. I still think it was the best routine. He just kind of took two of those slides on the landing. Let's look here. Great form in the air. One little hop and then a step back. You can't,
Hurts.
As tight as this could be, those small steps, as we've already seen, obviously can be the difference. Epke, the waiting game for him, underway. Danelle Ava from the United States will be the next competitor up as Chris Brooks takes his grips off and becomes cheerleader. Score for Chris Brooks, a 15.383, so Epke very safe in that first spot. Chris Brooks currently sits in silver medal position.
And this guy, he can challenge. He has the routine, the ability to get it done. He really does.
I bet you'll hear a few oohs and ahs from the crowd, because what's interesting is when they fly over that bar, they recognize great skills. It's those intricate skills that Tim talked about. They don't get it, but they do the high flying act.
Fantastic. Watch this. Double layout over the bar. Arms out to the side. Another huge release right here.
Oh.
Actually was doing a very difficult element right there in his routine. Decided to take it out for these worlds. Pretty darn great so far.
Oh, that kills.
Unbelievable gymnastics, not just here, but throughout these event finals. I'm continually blown away.
Incredible. His dad and coach, Yin Alvarez.
How much is he loving being down on the floor?
Anybody that knows Yin gets as much exercise during a routine as Donnell does. He is all over the floor.
For those inside, yes-oh! Look at that.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Incredible.
It's really the only misstep. Gets a little bit arched there. Recovers extremely well.
Oh, but in a finals, every little bit counts.
And unfortunately, that step, I don't think that's 1/10. I think that's 3 off.
He needed the knife through hot cheese or whatever. What was it, Tim?
Soft cheese.
Soft cheese,
A
yeah.
knife and soft cheese.
That one, yeah.
You liked it.
Yin always liked it, Elfie.
He's not done. He goes on for about another 10 minutes.
The world of gymnastics is not ready for Yin Alvarez. Epke awaits. Donnell Leyva is definitely pleased. Score 15.666. Not enough to catch Epke, but he does knock Chris Brooks from the second to third position for the time being. 2 Americans are on the podium. And he's thinking, whew, I survived one more. Fabian Hambuchen from Germany. Outstanding on this event. Won the gold medal at the 2007 World Championships on this event. This is his event.
He has some titles on high bar.
But he is, like Epke and like Donnell, a high flyer.
Wow.
Here we go with a full twist. Great. Very difficult combinations.
He's looking so sharp.
So far, as good as I've seen him look.
Where's the stick? I think we're hearing a collective uh-oh from the hometown crowd. I can't find another word other than ridiculousness, and that's not even a word, but that every time someone goes up, you see something more amazing than the last.
You know, Fabian said to Epke in 2007 when he won the gold medal on high bar, he said, you were better, you should have won it. I think he might just do that today. This was a great routine.
Okay, looks on. Oh, we hear a cheer from the crowd, and I think that means Epke holds on, and he does.
And you know, wow. Fabian is capable of doing a harder dismount, didn't do it.
By the slimmest of margins, and that will guarantee that Epke Zonderland will win the first medal for Netherlands at these World Championships. Another big surprise at these World Championships is the next gentleman, Philipp Boy from Germany, won the silver medal in the all-around competition, and he's been around for a few years, but Tim, this has really been his coming out party.
It really has, you know. I mean, I guarantee you, nobody, including him, thought he would come to these championships and win a silver in the all-around. Very nice release. Great. Far from the bar, makes it look light. Fingertip grab. They look great. They give your coach a heart attack. Very nice. Right to the handstand. Hard and very well done. Only the hop on the landing.
These guys are giving the audience their money's worth. This has been a great finals.
Look at that. Wow. Laid out Kovacs with a full twist. When you do that, it's called a casina, named after Olympic champion. I love high bar, man. I love it.
If you're like me, you're loving the fact you don't have to do it anymore, too.
Yeah.
It's become a great spectator sport for me.
Oh, that hop and his chest down low at the end, though.
Danelle Leyva holding on to the third position currently. FK Zonderland in first. Hambuchen in second. And Philip Boy will move into the third position. The Americans will finish outside the medals of 15.833. That step was costly, Tim.
It was.
The last person that has a chance to dethrone the current king in Netherlands is this man from China.
And you know, he was chosen over Zhou Kai, who won both floor exercise and high bar at the last Olympic Games. When the Chinese made that decision, people were a little blown away by it, but he's really good, but he's going to have, once again, a very different style from Epke.
He also qualified first for high bar finals.
A little bit shy on that handstand position. And that was caught too low right there. As I said earlier, though, all these pirouetting skills, he looks to have a higher start value.
But it wasn't as exciting, that's for sure.
And a step on the landing.
I don't know what the judges are going to do it, but from an audience perspective, a pure fan point of view, that should not be a gold medal routine, in my opinion. It didn't get me out of my chair.
Not even once. It was very hard, very intricate, but not certainly as high flying. I'm saying Zonderland has got the gold medal.
Was that smile on Zonderland's face a smile of, I think I have it, or a smile of, oh, geez?
No, I think he thinks he has it.
Yeah, this stadium is going to erupt.
Once again, the score to beat, a 16.033. Zhang Chenlong from China, the last opportunity to steal that gold medal from the hometown favorite.
He sometimes gets into awkward positions. He's piking a lot in his giants, and it's great. Like I said, intricate as all get up, but come on, guys. Let's get this right.
Oh, and you can hear the boos. A 16.166.
Wow.
And that will move Epke down to second place. And you saw that 7.5 difficulty, the highest difficulty we've seen so far, and that obviously must have been the difference, huh?
That was the difference, but it shouldn't have been, John. Zonderland was better.
Epke's mom looks on, still proud, no doubt, of her son. Epke Zonderland will get the silver medal. Zhang Chenlong from China gets the gold, and Fabian Hambuchen ends up in that third spot. John McCready caught up with Danelle Leyva to find out what it felt like to be so close but get knocked off that podium.
Well, yeah, it was like a ton of bricks, you know. I felt like I did a really good routine, you know, not my best routine, but definitely a really good one. And, you know, I was good in third, and, you know, I saw him I saw him get into third and just bump me off, and, you know, it hit me hard, but it's okay. I'm going to use that for next year.
So these World Championships in 2010 are in the history books. Danelle Leyva and his dad finished with a strong performance. The United States women, Rebecca Bross, brings home 4 medals. History made by Lauren Mitchell, the first female Australian gymnast to win a gold medal. For John McCready, Tim Daggett, Elfie Schlegel, I'm John Roethlisberger. Thank you for watching the 2010 World Gymnastics Championships on Universal Sports. So long, everybody.
Hey gymnastics fans, subscribe to International Gymnast Magazine by October 24th and enjoy huge savings on the world's leading gymnastics magazine. Call today to subscribe.
The skating world's elite take to the ice.
That was awesome.
The Grand Prix of figure skating, all month on Universal Sports.
If anyone depends on you, listen to this important message. 3 out of 4 Americans know they need life insurance, and many who have it know they don't have enough. Sound like you? How would your family get by without you? Would they lose their home or their dreams of a good education? They don't have to. You can guarantee those you love $200,000, $500,000, $750,000 or more with life insurance through Matrix Direct. We'll help you get more for your money, up to 75% more. Just look, less than $14 a month buys a 40-year-old man a $250,000 term life policy. That's up to 3 times what you can get from other companies for the same price. No wonder millions of Americans have already contacted Matrix Direct. The call is free, the quote is free, and there's no obligation. Make the future more secure for those you love. Call now so you can sleep better at night.
For free information, call 800-742-2590 or visit matrixdirect.com. That's 800-742-2590 or matrixdirect.com.
Don't be left in the cold this winter.
And here he comes.
Universal Sports is your home for exclusive coverage of the World Cup ski season.
A critical turn there, and she is down, and he hits that gate.
Follow the biggest stars as they race to capture the Crystal Globe.
She is flying.
Watch all winter. The World Cup ski season, all winter on Universal Sports. Also, watch it live for $29.99 at universalsports.com.
Coming this November on Universal Sports. The ING New York City Marathon takes on the Big Apple. And the World Cup ski season heats up as the top skiers battle treacherous slopes for a shot at the Crystal Globe.
Look at the speed, 108 kilometers an hour.
And don't miss the biggest stars as they dazzle on ice. Grand Prix of figure skating. All this and more coming this November on Universal Sports. And for VOD highlights and full replays, go to universalsports.com.
The Big Apple.
Inventors, do you have an invention? InventHelp has free information to help you. InventHelp is America's largest inventor service firm. Call and learn how to try to submit your idea to industry through InventHelp's databank and apply for a patent. Also, learn about our virtual invention prototype service. Even if your idea is just to improve an existing product, call for InventHelp's information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-552-5500.
Jaguar Platinum coverage is not just a warranty. It's a belief in everything we do. It's a 5-year, 50,000-mile promise. With complimentary scheduled maintenance, no-cost replacement of wear and tear items, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Because when you create the most beautiful, fast cars on Earth, you create an ownership experience to match. Special lease and finance offers available for a limited time. See your Southern California Jaguar dealer for details.